Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona Stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up.
The Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arizona's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Lewis to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Fielded in the end zone, it's Buckley. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Motion from the back. Lewis wants to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Perry. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And after that incompletion, they are left with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. The Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the grab, it's Warren. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it. It's Warren. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Arizona looking to convert on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Finds him out of the backfield. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan. So big playmaking.
Touchdown, Colorado! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Buckley. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the Buffaloes can really attack. Second and short. Lewis to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Working that left side now. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Now the play fake. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Buckley. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Defense playing a bail technique. Dropping back, it's Dyer. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Buckley. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Handoff to the single running back. Turning it on! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Arizona comes out with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Brings up second down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Arizona, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. At the 45 on his way. Turns it on down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Arizona, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Buckley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
He just... target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Gets it to him on the screen. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
That much time for any good QB in college football is not going to equal success for your defense. The defense has to do a better job trying to get pressure on the quarterback. He's way too comfortable.
That's caught. It's Buckley. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And it's on the ground. And this bounces out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if lofts one high and deep. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Quickly complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, it's out! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Colorado has the ball back in the Buffalo. Hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Got a man. It's Miller. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Black 14. Black 14. Set.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Perry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis wants to pass. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Check, check. Red 70, black saw. Red 54.
Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Arizona. Great job by the back on the option.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Arizona, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And right down the middle. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board.
21.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They think there's room to run to the right here. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The running back has it. Breaks into the open. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson.
Bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And the Buffaloes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Lewis to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the 1st.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this 2nd half.
You're
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll move the tight end. The run to the right. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
A run for the quarterback. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Works the middle of the field. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
The play action fake. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, 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 please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side.
Turning it on! They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First and 10. Lewis wants to pass. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it, and that's what froze the linebacker.
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has him set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. He's got it and still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up by 15 over Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Running back searching for a hole. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis to throw. The short hands, it's Perry. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Miller. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Gibson. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Buckley. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Scanning the field, it's Dyer. He's got the tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground. Get what you can get and live to play another day.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Grab near the marker. It's Hunter. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw. It's Dyer. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Looking to convert, Arizona comes to the line. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Past the first down marker and still running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Rush is on him. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Ford. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the air, it's Dyer. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down now.
Sends it downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Caught by the receiver.
He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Justin. Obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
Let's go.
It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gives it on the option. And they swarm him under. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. In the red area, it's Price. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The give to the left side. Tough sledding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Trying to punch it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Up.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Okay, ready?
The Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Looking to throw. And he can't complete the 1st pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's in Arizona.
On the ground, it's Harris. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The sure hands, it's Buckley. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Back to throw, it's Dyer. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll run for it. Plows through the defense. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.